Hello, fellow outdoor enthusiasts, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Welcome back to Perseverance Outdoors. On today's video, I will be taking you on another range day, as well as discussing recoil management. Who's with me? Enjoy. On last week's video, I took fellow outdoor enthusiasts on an indoor air rifle range day. This week, I will be taking you outside and showing you some bigger calibers. Pellet guns don't have much kick at all. Are you ready to take the next step and move on to something bigger? Well, come with me and we will be discussing potential next steps for you. This video you are currently watching is of me shooting a .22 caliber rifle. This rifle is chambered in .22 long rifle, and it is classified as a rimfire, which a rimfire means the firing pin strikes the rim of the cartridge, which is where the primer is located. This rifle is also configured in an AR platform, specifically AR-15. I would recommend this rifle to anyone because it is very low recoil due to the spring in the back of the stock and gas system. It is semi-automatic and is perfect for somebody that can only shoot with one hand. It is very suitable and adaptable for all ages and experience levels. Are you watching my video and looking for a new rifle that you can deer hunt with in multiple states? Well, stay tuned, and I might just have the option for you. The video you just watched was me shooting my Savage 220 20 gauge slug gun. This gun, in my opinion, is an option that shouldn't be overlooked if you are looking at states like Michigan and Illinois that only allow you to use slug guns or straight wall cartridges. The Savage 220 slug gun had a pretty harsh recoil when I first started shooting it. That was until I discovered a muzzle brake. A muzzle brake is a device that clamps or screws on the end of your barrel that helps manage recoil. Muzzle brakes reduce recoil by 70%. They do make your gun have more of a boom than a crack. And there are two types of muzzle brakes: clamp-on muzzle brakes and thread-on muzzle brakes. More about that after the break. The job of the muzzle brake is to catch the gases behind the bullet as it leaves the barrel, and it pulls the gun forward and down, which reduces recoil. The most common type of muzzle brake for a slug gun, like the Savage 220, is classified as a clamp-on muzzle brake, which means it clamps onto the barrel, and for this type of muzzle brake, you do not need a threaded barrel. The second type of muzzle brake is known as a thread-on muzzle brake. Thread-on muzzle brakes are most common on rifles, and for this muzzle brake, you do need a threaded barrel. I have both the clamp-on style muzzle brake and the thread-on style muzzle brake on two of my rifles. I have the clamp-on muzzle brake on the Savage 220 slug gun, which really helped tame it down and made it more enjoyable for me to shoot. I have the thread-on muzzle brake on my 243, and the 243 is known to be a low recoil round, but I found that with a muzzle brake on my 243, I could make more accurate shots and watch my shot impact through the scope without any distractions in between the shot. The second recoil management aid I will be talking about today is a suppressor.
You're not on your shoulder.
Similarities and differences between a muzzle brake and a suppressor. A muzzle brake and a suppressor both reduce recoil. The muzzle brake makes your gun louder, where the suppressor makes your gun a lot quieter, but not totally silent. A suppressor also eliminates the need for ear protection, where with a muzzle brake, you definitely want to have ear protection on if you want to save your hearing. With suppressors, they can fit both rifles and handguns, where a muzzle brake can fit most rifles and some handguns. Next clip, I go back to the range where I am shooting unsuppressed. In my opinion, and take it for what it's worth, I think suppressors are the way to go, especially when you're trying to get someone new introduced to shooting. It makes the experience a whole lot more fun. Plus, if you have a starter reflex, I know from personal experience, when I'm shooting suppressed, I don't have to worry about the noise of the gun so much when it goes off. I will say, before you think about purchasing a suppressor, please make sure it is legal in your state. It is legal in most states, but there is some where it is not. Recoil management number 3. Another way you can manage recoil is
60 yards on a big block of
by
ice out in the field.
adapting your gun with a thick recoil pad, or taking something soft and putting it on your stock so it fits you nice and comfortable. And always remember, if you shoulder the firearm correctly, recoil won't be a big deal. And that's all I have For today, fellow outdoor enthusiasts, if you like my content, please follow, like, and subscribe, comment, and share Perseverance Outdoors on Facebook. Alan Bublitz - Perseverance Outdoors. You can find Perseverance Outdoors on Instagram as well. Perseverance Outdoors. You can also tag me on Instagram at Perseverance Outdoors. You can also follow Perseverance Outdoors on YouTube. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you will be notified every time I post a new video. You can also find Perseverance Outdoors on X. You can tag Perseverance Outdoors on X by @ capital A, capital B, and then lowercase persevere. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, have fun and stay safe outdoors. Thank you. Have a good weekend.